This is my new stage on the Kitfox. This is where I am right now, and that is getting to know the airplane. And so to do that, I'm getting to know it in the ground. So I'm just right now taxiing up and down the runway. This is a private airport, so there's not a lot of traffic, mostly PPCs. So it's very easy to do. I go there very, very early in the morning where there's no wind. And so right now it's probably 7 a.m. when I'm doing this. And so this runway goes from south to north and north to south. So right now I'm southbound, and there's always a little bit of wind. So even though there's a little wind, I have it on my tail right now, and it's a little hard for me to get the tail up, at least safely. So I don't do that right now much. But coming back, I have, with this little headwind, I'm able to lift the tail and fly with the tail up and control the plane and keep it on the runway. It's very exciting for me to do. But if I do something that I don't, if I feel that I don't have control on the plane, then what I do is that I bring the tail down until I feel comfortable. And once I feel comfortable, then I roll a little bit, uh, and then put some power on and get the tail up. And so that's what I'm doing right now, just knowing the plane. One of the things that I've done is that I've seen is I can, when I first did it, it was just 3 seconds the tail up, and I was very excited and nervous about it. But later on with time I started raising the tail higher and higher, and it's been better and better to the point where now I can browse the instruments, I can see my airspeed, I can see the RPM and check the instruments while I have the tail up. And while running on the runway, I can also control the plane better and run over the parts of the runway that I want to run over. There's some parts that are very rocky and some parts that are just better gravel, so I can guide the plane through those parts, and it's a lot better. I do have had what you would call ground loops, but at this speed the ground loops are not very strong. It's just a little bit out of control. There's been wind also, side wind, crosswind, and so I have felt one of my tires go up when I'm on two tires. So I'm now running on one tire and slowly put some pressure on that aileron and make the wing goes down so I can stay on two wheels. So that's part of the things that I've done that are very neat. When the wind picks up, I just don't practice anymore because the plane wants to weather vane and it gets pretty uncontrollable. Also, when it's hot, when the temperature gets a little hot, like by 10 a.m., then the plane wants to fly. As soon as I raise the tail, all the plane just wants to go up. So I decide in those conditions that I don't practice anymore. But it's been very fun. It's just a thrill to taxi, and this is my video for you to watch. All right, thank you.